Hi everybody, welcome back to Brelsford Family Homestead. Today I am going to share with you a little bit about what is inside this cookbook. Recently I shared a video of bread dip that came from a family recipe in here. I'll put that link here. And so many of you wanted to see what else was inside here, and I thought it would be fun to give you a little glimpse inside my life and into these recipes. We're not going to make any of them today, but maybe I will another day. There is so many things in here. My mother made this in 1995 for my siblings and I, and so it has all kinds of recipes that we grew up with. It has handwritten recipes from my mother, from friends who shared them, from relatives. There's information about the relatives, like when they were born, and if they had passed away, when they got married, when they had kids, all of those things. So it truly is a treasure. So let's take a look inside. So this cookbook is just in a 3-ring binder. We didn't have some of the options that we do today, but my mom just photocopied a favorite flannel shirt because she loved wearing flannel shirts, hence the name, the Frumpy Gourmet. So inside, it just has all the different tabs. I've marked a few pages to share with you. There's some sensitive information that I'm not going to show the internet, so I just want to show you some. This is my Aunt Katie's pumpkin pie that gets made till this day for Thanksgiving. And this is my mom with her in 1953. And this is my Aunt Katie's handwriting. So that is very special. And this is a cake my mom used to make at Halloween all the time when I was a kid. These are monarch butterfly wings that my dad made for us. This is me, my sister, and my brother. Also, here's my mom in 1989, basting the turkey in my childhood home. Pictures of different holidays. This is a Christmas tree much later. I think it was the year before she made this book. Special things like my Aunt Katie's home that means a lot to many people in my family. Some other relatives who have been gone quite some time. And one of her recipes, she was well known for her popcorn balls. This was just a fun one. I've never made this recipe actually, but this is a fun picture of me with my siblings in 1976. There's pictures, several pictures of my mom's garden in various homes. This was my childhood home. This was our back patio in my childhood home. Again, my Aunt Katie, who was a very big influence on my mother and her cooking. And my mom's herb garden in my childhood home. My mom's farm that she had. Her beautiful garden in the winter. So just pictures from different stages of life. My family on our horse in 1983. So those are just some of the fun pictures and information that you'll find in this book. I think that you can tell just from those few pages what a treasure this is to me and to my family. There's so much information here, some that I would not have known or remembered because they were from relatives who maybe I didn't know. They passed away before I was born or when I was very young. But all of the pictures, the stories that go with them, they are priceless to me. Of course, I haven't made all of the recipes, but some of them are the recipe that my sister always makes. There's recipes that only I always make now, or my brother makes, or something like that. So it is wonderful in that way. And then also we can add to it. Over the years, my mom has added pages and given us all a copy. We've made notes for adaptations if we've changed the recipe or did something special. And so we can add to it like that. So my girls will receive a copy of this when they're older, but I may also make them one of my own. And so I wanted to share with you how I keep the recipes that I use on a regular basis, because I know that this one, it makes my life easier of finding recipes that I want to make or getting inspiration, but also when I make something like this for my kids, I have the information already right there. So like everybody else, you know, I've saved recipes off of Pinterest or Reels or whatever, and I've printed them out. I have my own recipes I've made or things that I've adapted. So I have these 3 ring binders. I used to just have one. I now have a total of 3. So I have this sourdough one for all the recipes that I like for sourdough and any adaptations that I have made. And each page is in a page protector like this, so I can easily take it out, hang it up, lay it on the counter, and if I get stuff all over it, no problem, I just wipe it right off. And so this is book 2. So book 2 has desserts, cookies, spice rubs and mixes. So like all the seasoning blends that I make, those are in there. So when I run out, I can just grab it real quick and make it. Breads that are not sourdough, drinks, miscellaneous, canning and preserving. And then here I have main dish, soups, sides, breakfast, salads, and appetizers. And each one of these dividers also has a pocket. So if I do find a recipe that I want to try, I can print it out, stick it in that pocket, and if it makes the cut, I can put it in a page protector and it can find its home in this book. So that's one way that I make my life a little easier, being able to find the recipes that I want quickly without searching the different websites, trying to remember which one I found it on. And I can also make it my own, write down what I change. And I would encourage you to do that. If you have recipes you make a lot, but there's something only you do different, write it down so your kids or family members can make it the same way later. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these things. We'll make some more of these together sometime. If you would like a certain type of recipe or certain recipe for me to share with you, please leave it in the comments below and I will try and do that for you. I really appreciate you watching. Until next time, God bless.